Hola, ¿cómo estás? I am your commander, Mr. Mustachio. And today we are going to go through the Verde Q, the VQC, the virtual quantum computing. It was kind of a sub-thread within CBTS that offshot to its own board. And it's all about effectively kind of like cracking crypto and making it so that people like Hillary Clinton and George Soros and Al-Tawli, so that those people can no longer be the just horrible stains on humanity they were. So what had happened is like a year or two ago, I got involved with this math professor who we just called Dr. Mark. And he teaches PhD level non-Euclidean geometry, or effectively geometry that doesn't quote-unquote real physically. And he's got this whole beef with the physics department because, like, for example, the way they talk about light and try to just explain how it adds or multiplies or whatever it does, he can prove that the math doesn't real. Or the math isn't correct the way the physics department is doing it because it doesn't produce the waveforms necessary to show what they're talking about. So what he did was he taught me to abuse notation, and that kind of revolved around P equals NP, loosely. And it does because I say so, prove me wrong. And what it had to do with, like, effectively X. So you had... we were talking about logic, and you can't use logic while discussing logic because you also have to know what's not logic and you have to be outside of it. That you can use the tools of logic, and effectively there's an X and you are here, outside of logic. So because of that, I was able to really hone this thing I was calling quantum intuition and become this sort of muse, because I was already running around calling myself a conduit because I was like getting super into like shamanism, multiple styles, and so what I realized is that I can talk to people who speak numbers, whether it's like kind of a logical math-based system or like to an extent programming. So I jumped in with them because I thought it had to do with like topologies, and what they were actually looking for was this genesis cell that would just explode forever and just like find all the primes and just kind of map out existence and reality and give you access to more or less the matrix of the holographic universe within the unified field theory that we're all experiencing. It's super goofy, convoluted, but then again, isn't this all? And kind of EQC was Julian Assange for a while, though it's not anymore, or it is, or who even knows? But either way, thank you for watching.